Welcome back, everybody. I'm Bondre, and today we are back with another stream. And as always, I'm going to take a second to quickly set everything up. But today the goal is hopefully to work on game development of some sort. Now, what is that going to entail? I'm not entirely sure yet because, as always, I'm doing it live, guys. That's just how it's been for a minute, and it's going to continue that way because I am very unprepared. One day I'll fix that, but today is not that day. I look forward to the day when I'm prepared because that'll be a great day. I think it's funnier this way anyways, maybe. I hope it's a little bit funny. Okay, but making sure the chat is up, Discord has been notified. I need to start doing social media too, but I'm not even gonna worry about that because I'm underprepared. Now, the goal is, okay, there's two things. Part of me, and honestly, it might be the bigger side of this brain wants me to work on a game jam that just started. That being said, it's a 3-day game jam. I am like horrendously underprepared to work on it. And time-wise, I'm rather busy. So maybe I shouldn't do that. But the other side of me is thinking, well, I can, maybe work on a bit of a longer project or take it slow. I don't know. But that side of me is the boring side. And we don't listen to the boring side. We're already a day into a 3-day game jam. I mean, it's going to be very similar to my usual. Is the microphone on? The microphone is indeed on. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I'm fine. But so the game jam that we're looking at, the potential, the opportunity. I will call it an opportunity. The opportunity we're looking at is, let me just put on this. So the opportunity we're looking at right now. Oh, wait, what's happening? I just heard that. Hello, Caustic. Oh, you're following me. Thank you for the follow, Caustic. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I forget. Wait, I know I've seen you in the Discord. Were you over on YouTube or were you My hair's a mess right now. Put a hat on. Were you over on YouTube or are you a new account or? Sorry, I'm trying to refamiliarize myself with my audience. Multi-stream on so I can make sure I can read chat. Oh, your Kark's toxic. Okay. Totally fair, totally fair. Oh, and 8-Bit Boy is also here. Hello. Hello from YouTube. Hello. Okay, good. I can see your chats too. Literally, you guys are seeing my only screen right now. So this is awesome. Okay, so we do have a YouTube person. So I do need to pay attention. This is like, like Five Nights at Freddy's when you have to like check the vents and then you gotta switch screens and like look at one side and the other. It's kind of how I feel right now. It's like a horror game. Where the chatters come. Honestly, that would be hilarious. Like what if I made a thing where like the chat messages from different locations I had to like check. That could be kind of fun. That could be kind of fun actually. I should do that. That wouldn't even be that difficult. Anyway, okay. Off topic. We're not even gonna stay on topic. Gotta keep track. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the stream. What I was doing before I distracted myself in the worst possible way was I was looking. Oh, you've started game dev. That's awesome. Welcome. Welcome to the pain and suffering. We will suffer together. Okay, but this is the game jam we're looking at. So it is called Patch Notes. Patch Notes. And it is Patch Notes 1.0 with 3,400 people joining. And I saw you had an Arduino project with you're using the text hat or something. Okay, and also, okay. making sure I'm not missing any comments. Wait, I think, wait, no, right now. Okay, so the theme of this game jam is the air is the feature. What happens when you stop fixing the bug and start building around it? This theme invites you to embrace the chaos, to take the cracks in your code, the quirks in your logic, and the accidents in your art and turn them into the point. Whether it's a UI that won't sit still, a control scheme that makes no sense, or a mechanic that was never meant to exist, this is your chance to lean in. Games built under this theme should make you wonder, was this broken on purpose? And if not, does it matter? The glitch isn't the obstacle, it is the playground. So that is the game jam thingamabobber. Yeah. No, making an FNAF game with live stream comments. That'd be awesome. No, it would be so hilarious. Honestly, I could even theme it where you're like a little guy, comment like with comments, and then I can even like link it to the social to your accounts and make it I don't know. I know because there are APIs you can use to make this work. It's very interesting. I love incorporating game dev into streaming just because it's such a rich interactivity thing. It also kind of a cheat code because, you know, in other games it's like, oh, what do I gain from this? Here you gain social points. I don't know, something like that. Okay. You're starting game development with Blender Game Engine and Python. Whoa, hold up. Blender Game Engine. Okay. That's a unique. That's a. I wish you luck. I've heard not nightmares. I won't go that far. I've heard mixed reviews. I'm sure it's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, an engine's an engine. It's really what you make out of it. But I'd love to see what you guys come up with. Also, can you guys hear the... Wait. No, you guys can't hear. I feel my mini-me over here is talking. I didn't know if you guys could overhear him. Okay. But anywho, before I distract myself further. So, the glitch is the feature. That is... Oh, I have. So, guys, I got an upgrade. And the upgrade. I mean, I've had this before, but the new and improved return of an upgrade. Got a whiteboard. And with the whiteboard, we're going to brainstorm. And also, again, part of me is like, maybe it's not worth it because we are like a day into this. I mean, at the end of the day, maybe... I mean, okay. What I'll first do is I'm going to join the Discord of this game jam. I'm going to infiltrate this Discord and they don't have a both? Wait, they have a game dev role and they have a creator role, but they don't have a both role. They have a neither, but they don't have both. I guess I'm more of a developer than a creator because I'm a little guy. Are you here for the patch notes game jams? Yes, I'm here for that. Finish. Self-promo. Okay. You know what? We're going to make a game purely to spite my procrastination self. Hello, Simon JBLs and Roblox. I am back. I am in fact back. And I am back with a vengeance for game development. I do remember you mainly because of the little smiley face at the end of your name. One thing I can see is the visuals out of the box are completely different from the shipped UE games that all look the same. Yeah, I will say Unreal Engine generally looks identical just because it is such a how do I word this? How do I word this in the right way? How do I word this in a way that's not going to send Unreal after me? So Unreal is great at creating hyper-realistic artwork, and they do so by kind of right out of the box, you get something really nice. But the thing is, if you're just using what's out of the box, because it looks nice, you're going to look like every other game that uses just what's out of the box. Because I feel like you can manipulate it to make it, more stylized, but why would you? And the story I like to tell is back when I was much younger, and working on game development in my youth, when I was an itty bitty teen, I made a game, and I was showing it at a conference, and at that same conference, my buddy who was working with me at the time, he just put together a scene in Unreal Engine with like a fog effect and some lighting, and literally the entire conference, everyone was like hounding the computer that he was on and not mine because it just was so pretty that they didn't care about my game. They were like, "Man, look at these graphics," and the rest is history. That never actually worked out. Hello, Piplup, how's it going? Anywho, so let us. Should I like hang this somewhere? One second. Let me see. Where can you guys see that? Somewhere, maybe? I don't know. Y'all stand up. Wait, let me stand up. Okay. This is a mess, but maybe you know what? Maybe this stream is just gonna be me cleaning my back wall. Maybe that's the vibes here. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna close this marker for a second. Okay. It's funny because I have pegboard on the back, but not on the front, so this is not actually going to be very helpful. Can you guys hear me? You guys can hear me. It's fine. If I put it on top of this box, if I stack this like this, how do you guys see that? I guess it's good enough, right? Maybe? No? I don't know. Let me see. Maybe I move it like over here more? Here we go. Oh boy. Okay. Let's see. I kind of wish it was a bit taller. Let's stack boxes on top of boxes. Voila! Whiteboard. Anyways, I see some comments. Hello! Wait, I can see your name, or I can see the comment there, but not there yet. 1 second. Hold up. Who killed something? And I am back! Hello. Welcome back to my stream after such a long time. I was actually here yesterday as well, but I also did it so late to where that's totally on me. Anywho, so the theme is glitches. And so honestly, I think my goal, because I am okay, full disclosure, I'm pretty good at coding. I'm not so good at game development. Mainly because up until now, I've been kind of trolling with game development. I've been doing my own thing. I should learn. So I want to try out new things. I want to try out things that test my skill and make me learn stuff. So we need a game that does that and also involves breaking stuff apparently. So we're gonna, so glitches. What are we gonna do with glitches? I need to pull the YouTube comments because I can kind of see it, but also I can't see it. If you don't remember me, sorry, I might have. What I said might have gotten lost in my rambles, but I do remember you. You're Mango. I watched your Stardew Valley streams. That's nice. Well, welcome back to the stream. I do remember your name. It's so I can remember glimpses of your guys' names, but it's very, very faint. Simon, I remember your name because of the little smiley. I remember seeing that. I think that's kind of. I do remember your name. I forget where everybody how the community was, what everybody's little things were, which I do apologize. I'm very forgetful. I do remember Mango. I know Again, all your names sound so familiar. I don't know if I'm just tripping or if like I'm actually remembering you guys. You have Stardew Valley on my Tesla. Well, maybe don't drive while playing Stardew Valley. But yeah. I mean, the thing is, I think Tesla, like, I think you can like the OS. They have like stuff in there where you can play games. I don't think it's incredibly difficult, but it's still a bad idea to play games while driving. Which I I played a fifth. Anyways, so glitches. But also, look at this, guys. I have a little magnet. I can take pieces of paper. And we can like. You guys probably don't even care. But anyways, okay. I was trying to be cool, and we saw how that went. Anywho, glitches, game development, headphones falling off, hat, chair out of the way. My room is a mess, and I apologize. I'm gonna clean this. Like literally, this is paperwork that I need to shred. This is a bunch of stuff for shipping. It's a good quality camera I probably should use. Face. Anywho, so, well now I can't see the whiteboard. I'm sorry, I think the whiteboard takes precedence over the face. So, how are we gonna do this? I see some more comments trickling in. I need to make sure I can read you guys. Wait. Okay, no, I can see some of the comments that I missed earlier because the name was Who Killed the Cat. And okay, PC games on Tesla, PFP is a hand-drawn model. I can't see your PFP because I'm just reading the Streamlabs chat. So the theme. Okay. Also, it's making sure I'm not missing anything else. You know what I need? Chat. You know what I need? You know what I need to code? You know what I make? I need to make a screen somewhere that I can just cross-reference. I'll be like just staring at it and be like, oh, there's chat. I feel like right now, because I need to like go to different tabs, go to Streamlabs and all this other stuff, it's not working out very well for me, is it? But anyways, okay. Enough distractions. Enough me rambling on like a maniac. The theme is glitches. It is the Patch Notes Game Jam over on itch.io. And it is active for 2 more days. Because we are 1 day late, as always. Because why do stuff on time here? Am I right? So, what I'm thinking right now is part of me wants to make a 3-dimensional game. Part of me thinks that implementing broken mechanics in 3-dimensional games is asking for trouble. But it also sounds kind of fun, to be honest. Also, just textures. I don't know. I'm saying part of me a lot. I am positive. I'll use a different filler. I am positive. I heard that. Wait, who followed me? Switching to Twitch. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make you switch to Twitch. I can see your comments. I'm really sorry. If I don't respond to you immediately, occasionally it's just because I'm so addle-brained. Like, I'll get to you, I promise. I will read every comment. And if there's more than 10 comments per second, that was a lie. Oh, it's just better? Okay. I mean, it's better until you get an ad because it's Twitch. Anyways, so. Also, if you guys start getting ads, let me know so I can, like, wait. I literally have an ad screen. Like, here's a little ad screen. Ad in progress. So, if you guys are stuck and you want to hear what I have to say, which maybe you do, maybe you don't. But yeah. What are those things? Oh. You guys want to put the little stream avatars back. I can bring you guys back. I still want to make it my own. Some of you guys have been around for so long. It's kind of scary. The second I bring anything involving channel points back, I know. Also, YouTube has a delay problem. We've always had that. Yeah, I know. That's been a thing, and I apologize. Okay, so you guys want my stream avatars back. I can do. I will do stuff for the people. I will bring you guys your little people back. You know what I really want to do? I want to make it my own because I have a plan. You know what, guys? I'm going to pause on this for a second. I want to tell you guys. I want to make it a surprise, but I'm horrible at keeping surprises, and I'd rather tell you guys and make you guys all excited. Let's see. It might just be good. I'm trying to see if this works. Is it working? Is it doing it? I think. I see you guys. Is it? I know you can't do them platforms coast. Oh, there you guys go. Okay. You guys are back. Little guys. Okay. And I will put... Here, I'm going to just... Anywho, okay. Enough of me messing around. So... Anywho, okay, enough. Also, here. Let's see, what's it called? Battle Royale? Battle. Oh, also, I have a new phone, guys. New phone. One second. Is it Battle Royale? Yeah, it is. Okay. I got a Pixel 10. Look at me go. I'm back to Android. Leaving Apple behind. Okay. Anyways, while you guys are fighting, here is my idea that I've been thinking about for a long time that I really want to do. And it is, I'm so excited. You guys can tell what you think. Because, yeah, that'd be hilarious. Honestly, you know what? Here's what I'll do. Honestly, I have a whiteboard. I can do this. I can do this kind of silly stuff. I'm allowed. It's not against the rules. I make the rules. The rules are mine and mine alone. 1 second. I love this lighting, by the way. I just turned the lights off in the room and like have this like mood lighting over here. Because of this lighting, I kind of like... Go ahead. Oh. Let me know when the ad is done. Let me know when Let me know when you guys are back so I can... Simon won! I don't want to sound too excited yet because I don't know if you guys are back yet. Let me know when you guys are back. I genuinely don't know how long the ads are. I think it's like 30 seconds, maybe? Whatever their minimum thing is. You're back. Everyone's back? Is everybody back? Can I be crazy? I think it's hilarious because you guys all miss me laughing maniacally. So, all's good. Man, perfect timing, by the way. I did see you won during the ad, and I was like, oh, I want to celebrate for you, but I also... I want to make sure you were back to witness me celebrating. But congratulations! I don't think I can do it again. I'm not really in a mood. Now I'm self-conscious. Now I can't do it. Okay. Let me manage the community rewards. Those are kind of basic. I don't really care about these. Let me turn these off really fast. I guess I can keep this on. let's go through the hydrate. It's funny. If you guys ask me to hydrate, I don't have water. I have a lot of caffeine, so you guys could theoretically kill me, and that is a thing. Redeem stretch. Linus Tech Tips? Or I stretched. Was it not good enough stretch? 1 second. Ugh. The bones are crackling. I think that counts. Okay, so what I want. Oh wait, this is new. Message of what is huh? What does this mean? Message effect? Power up effects. What does I don't know if you guys can use those. Can you guys use those? So Stream Avatars did release a thing for YouTube, but I don't think you can do them in parallel. You gotta do one or the other. I guess if I like maybe relaunch the app for YouTube as well, maybe I can make it work. Get working. I'll get it work. 1 sec. I'm trying to do stuff. 1 second. One second. I'm going to add a custom award called Name on Whiteboard. And I will. Oh, no. Hold up. Big brain. Name on Whiteboard. I'll make the cost be like 50 or something. I don't know. And I don't care about a reward icon, whatever. Cooldown. I'm gonna make a cooldown on it. Wait, per user. Complicated. No, I'm not gonna limit it per user. I'm gonna do it. Well, no, I should. 5 minutes. 5 minutes between people redoing it. And then I'm going to make a much more expensive one. That's going to be Erase Whiteboard. And it's going to be like 1,000 or something. And I'll put like a cooldown of like an hour just so it isn't abused. Anywho, okay, enough me messing around with Twitch. That's fine. It's fine. So, also, you guys have this. You guys now have a reward where every 5 minutes you can make me pick your name and put it on the whiteboard if you guys so desire. Also, I hate like when I'm sitting normally, you guys can't see the whiteboard. Maybe that's a feature. It's not a bug, it's a feature. They can like tilt this camera. I don't even know, whatever. And I guess when I move to the side like this, you can see my face over the chat, and you know, it works out. It's complicated. So, I'll first tell you what my idea for a game is, and then we'll talk about what we'll do for this game jam. If I even do that, I don't know. Maybe you guys will be so enthralled with my idea that you're like, "Wow, Andre, why are you even wasting time? Just do this other thing." Okay. Hello, Caustic. He's on YouTube now. So, here's the vision. Just imagine, that instead of you guys being little stream avatar guys right down here, imagine if you were not down here. Imagine if you had little characters in 3D space. So, I don't know, like, you have like little like people in 3D space that you can kind of control with commands. And you can like run around and stuff. And imagine. No. So this isn't for the game jam. This is just off topic. This is what I want to work on. This is my ramble before I actually be on topic. So imagine if you guys were in 3D space, and I was like a giant robot guy that I can control using VR. Is it on YouTube now? No, it's not. No. I wasn't. So I can try to do it, but I'm not. I'll try to later. Right now, I feel like I'm gonna break it if I do because it's gonna be kind of messy. It's gonna be a messy solution. But what if I can control a character in VR and like I can like mess with you guys down here in 3-dimensional space and wait, is it also YouTube? No way. Oh, it's already there? Oh, I guess. Man, I can be lazy. Woo! Woo for laziness. Okay. Anyways, so I'm a giant robot that can control this. But here's the really fun part. What if? Also, by the way, this is like, it's a very there's some other Twitch streamers who do something very similar to this, but I have some differences. And well, what if you guys could actually jump, like log in on Twitch, and join as these characters, like just play on PC and be able to do stuff, and like do little jobs around this huge facility. Like imagine Portal plus like, I just imagine like me as a giant omniscient antagonist, and you guys running around and having control over it with both chat and this PC game thing. I think it's hilarious. I honestly, the more I think about it, like I would love to play the protagonist, or sorry, antagonist. I'd love to be the villain. I've been thinking about it, and I think it'd be hilarious. I think I'd play a good villain. I can be scary. I can be very scary. I think it would be funnier because I feel like I'd play like a scary yet like happy villain. I don't know. I think it's really funny. Anywho, that is an idea that I would like to work on at some point. But that's not for this game jam. That is something that is going to kind of be annoying because it's not really a conventional game. It's like I gotta do VR and PC and add Twitch integration. It's gonna be a mess. I think you're an avatar on the screen. I think you're right there. Like, wait. I'm gonna try to. Right there. Yeah. See ya, Simon. The all-seeing Andre. I don't know. Just imagine, if you will, me just towering over all of you and being like, hello everybody, welcome back. We have some tests to run today. Can some of you please head over to the food processing department? I don't know, like some of you may die, but it's a risk. It's a risk that must be done for the community. I don't know. I think it'd be hilarious. I think playing an antagonistic robot in a underground facility would just be hilarious. Anywho, that might come someday. Maybe. I don't know. For right now, though, I will work on this game jam. It's going to be a large scope project. I have like a lot of other ideas. Like, for instance, I'd like to... First of all, I want to make it so that you guys can actually interact in games that actually benefit the community. There's like a lot of... I feel like it's like a mixture of... there's this one game that was released a while ago. It's like Portal and I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. A lot of horror games. Alien Isolation. Actually, someone just brought up Alien Isolation. I feel like that is kind of... It ties into it a little bit. Anyways. So. Glitches. The Game Jam's theme is glitches. And we need to design a game. Everyone got really quiet really quickly. What happened? It's okay. It's okay if you're quiet. Everybody happy? Everybody good? It went from really busy to really slow. I'm just making sure that everything's fine. Did I scare you? Did I scare you? I'm not... Yeah, I won't play the villain. I won't play the villain. Sorry for scaring. Anywho, back to the game jam. So, How are we going to do this? Eek, I'm so scared. So, I do honestly can. Okay. Question number one for my sanity: can I on an itch? VR Andre isn't real. He can't hurt you. Who said he's not real? Okay. Anywho, so let's look. Can I? So on itch.io, can I actually connect to like a server? Okay, so is it possible? Andre Evil Arc, absolutely. That's what I mean. That I think that's in. You know that's fashionable. An evil streamer, an evil identity. I think it's fitting. But so what I'm thinking, because we were actually just talking about this, maybe what I can do is I can make something that's like connected to the stream of sorts. But look, I guess the question. I mean, okay. I feel myself slipping to my old habits of making games, no engine, JavaScript only. I I can feel myself starting to think a little bit too far outside the box, and maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe I should stick with a contemporary style game, if you must. Maybe something in Godot or Unreal. Or not Unreal. I don't want to do Unreal. I don't have it installed. Godot or Unity. I shouldn't go and be crazy. I must stop myself. I know better than that. Okay. I'm still okay. So they're saying that glitches that make people think that it might be a feature. I'm kind of curious. I just want to see what other people have there been submissions. Oh wait, I can join the. Should I join the jam? That's the real question. I'll join the jam. I guess I can always leave the jam. Worst case scenario. Has anyone submitted anybody yet? Anybody anything yet? I want to see my not competition. I mean, it's a competition. I'm reading through the comments by the person in charge of the game jam. I'm trying to get inspiration, potential thoughts that I can pursue in this game. Does anybody have it? Honestly, I'll open it up to chat. The theme is glitches, mistakes, errors in the code. Does anybody have any ideas? Here, if you want, I will read the thing again. Also, while I'm doing that, I might also why don't I self promo? I need to be more on top of that. I need to put myself out there. Hydrate. Caffeine. Hydrated. Okay. I think it's less hydrate. It's more like energize. Now I got the jitters. I got Twitch. You know what? I'll be like, wait. What are the guidelines? I need to make sure I'm not breaking any rules through this. Server guide. Read the rules. Oh, no piracy, none of report issues, enjoy and engage respectful. And the server guide, is there a place where I can welcome announcements? You know what? I'll just do it. I am streaming my brainstorming process. Let me get my Twitch for them. Anywho, I'm still trying to think. What would be a
Bro.
good EA
Bro.
good EA? So on 8-Bit Boy, I'm on a full computer now. No more lap. Oh, you build your own PC, or did you buy your own PC? Was it a pre-built, or was it a one you actually got the parts for yourself? Either way, that's awesome. Definitely an upgrade. I'm sure it feels a lot better now. I'll say hi. Okay. There's a lot of interesting games being made. I need to be inspired. What's an inspiration? You got it from your dad, so it was passed down. Hello, Golden Lotus. Welcome back to stream. It's been a long time. Break silence. Am I silent right now? I think I'm making noise. The mic's working. Let me know if something's broken, because I will most certainly fix it. What should I make? That's the real question. I'm feeling very under-inspired right now. Not sponsored by Coca-Cola. I remember. Wait. Were you on? Wait. Were you here earlier? Scrolling through chat real fast. But anyways, so we want to make a glitchy game. I think for games like this is definitely a topic. I had an idea earlier for a game because I was thinking about it all day. Rhythm game. Tempting. I like making well, not making. I like playing rhythm games. I have an idea, but I think it's already been done. Because I was just thinking, what if it was like the glitch where like you put the pause menu, but the game continues? But I feel like that's already been. I think I've heard of a game that does that already. You know, it'd be hilarious. Actually, you know, it'd be really funny. Have you guys ever played a game and like when you press like right like twice or something, out of a sudden your character just like moves to right, like it doesn't stop moving right. No, I know for a fact it's been done. But like, and then whenever he presses left, he stops and he goes up and down. Like, have you ever had that bug before? Like, OSU is so good. I mean, yeah, it's great. It's funny because when I first heard of it, I was at OSU. I was Ohio State University. I was like, man, the game that was inspired by OSU. That's interesting. And I thought it was a rhythm game. I was like, oh, okay, coincidence. Um, I'm mainly the thing about this game though is how am I going to turn this game into something more interesting with this bug? Like, how am I going to expand on this? I'm thinking puzzle game. That's kind of boring, honestly. You know, it'd be evil. You know, it'll be really evil. What if I made a game where you have to collect various keys to use for your bindings? Like what if you start with like a single key and then you can like use it to do like a single action, like move right or something, and then you can like rebind it. Oh, that's kind of evil. That's kind of evil. I'm kind of feeling it though. That's kind of evil. Because like we need like how many controls do you need for like a game? I am thinking up, down, left, right. That's four. You need four keys. Maybe an interact key, a dash. So like a dash. Maybe like attack. I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts on that? I It's kind of evil. I'm also wondering if it's like practice. I, hmm. The thing is, what if I give them like horrible keys initially? Like they don't get WAS until the very end. And what if they have to like you know what? This is the best idea I have so far. Make Doodle, but it's a combat game and the player doesn't wrap around the screen but keep any glitches. That's also cool. Doesn't wrap. So I'm guessing what we're saying is like player like can I'm gonna shelf that one for right now, just because I don't really see this how I'm gonna scope it out. If you want to like want to pitch it for me a bit more, I'd be happy to hear the idea. I'm still debating this idea because it's intriguing me. It's definitely like it definitely. I'm wondering if it actually feels like a glitch, though. It feels like we're kind of forcing you know, a miss. I'm not sure if it follows the prompt well enough. I think that's the issue here. It's so difficult, I think, compared to other game jams. Because usually, like other game jams, I'm generally a bit better because I can be like, oh, like what's a outside the box way of thinking about this? But the prompt itself is like it's both very like freeing and limiting. It's just you spend so much time thinking about how to avoid glitches because how they break the game, and now you're kind of like thinking about, well, is there a way I can make a glitch that doesn't break the game? And now it's definitely hurting my brain just a little bit. Part of me is like thinking about like what about have you ever guys so I don't know how many of you guys are have done like 2D game development, but there is a glitch that happens every now and then where the character if you don't know how to like build the logic for falling, if you walk too far to the right, he won't fall down because it still thinks he's on the platform. So it's like a wily coyote kind of situation. So wait, so you're saying if a player went to the right, it would appear on the left like Pac-Man, but as a comic, you can make it so the player is locked at a certain height. Fight the enemy to unlock pad. Wait, so you're it would spawn the enemy and unlock the. Hold up. So if the character gained too much height, it would spawn the enemy and unlock the pad at the same. Okay, wait, let me. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I understand the concept. So you're thinking. So I'm guessing you're talking about like a top-down combat game, from my understanding. And he can't move up and down. It moves to the right, and then it goes back. He wraps back around. In reality, turns from a casual into a speedrunner abused by an oversight in the code. Doodle is a 2D screen game. Okay. So maybe I'm missing some context because of the game that you're referencing. Okay. So 2D screen game. About jumping up with a score counting. Oh, hold up. It's that one game. The Doodle. Wait, no. I know what it is. Doodle jump. Okay, wait. Okay, I get it now. Comic baked into with a twist. Wait, so fight the enemy to unlock. Wait, okay, so okay. I think I'm starting to see the concept. Okay, so it's Doodle Jump, which is a platforming game where you're trying to jump up and you're saying that you're stuck at a certain height and like bake in combat. So maybe like players or something falls down or like the creatures flying around attack you or something. You have both a timer for how long it took you to get to that height along with the score for the height. Okay. Okay. It's not a bad idea. Trying to think because I don't know, I'm not sure. I had a funny idea actually just now. So I was thinking about like have you so you know when you fall off the edge in a game like in Doodle Jump in other games, when you fall off, there's a death box at the bottom. So you said you can both a timer for how long it took you to get to that height along with the score for the height. And if you were to gain too much height or speed, you could spawn both at the same time. But I don't like to spend too much on that as I might break the rules of oversight how you make it. Gotcha. Let me ponder that. I think today's gonna be mostly brainstorming anyways. What I'm thinking is when you fall off the edge and like Doodle Jump in other games, you have the death box that basically you hit and the player dies. What if there was no death box? And what if the entire game was like from the perspective of a player that survived the death box? There's also a game with a death box, but you collected coins to gain height. There was no platforms. It had boosts and such like temple runs. I haven't heard of that game. I know about Doodle Jump from my childhood. I know Temple Run as well. Hmm. Interesting. I think right now I'm trying to think because I don't want to create a. Well, obviously I want to do well. I think that's like an important thing about this is in the past I didn't really care about doing well. I just cared about making something random. I want to start doing quality. What is quality that has glitches? What will still remain fun? I mean, fun is impossible to quantify. So it really comes down to the player. But what is going to be fun? I'm not. Yeah, I'm not sure. Maybe my first idea. I feel like it's gonna frustrate players more, which could lead to fun, but I feel like it's gonna be hard to balance that. I'm not sure about the idea about the wrap around. That's not bad. I'm wondering if that has a lot of replayability because just asking people to like want to do speed runs is. It was also called Mega Jump. Gotcha, gotcha. It doesn't. Oh wait. What's like with the ninja and the shurikens and stuff? And you like jump back and forth into two walls. That sounds. If that's what I think it is, and I know that game actually. These are all like such throwbacks too. It's kind of. I'll check something really fast. Hot! Hot! Bless me. Thank you. No, it was a little red monster with ears. Doesn't sound familiar. Maybe I just never played that game. Definitely a possibility. When I was growing up, I wasn't allowed to play games. Fun story. I saw it as a waste of time. What could possibly... What's a glitch? Jump Jack, oh no, that one. Black. Oh, Blockheads. Blockheads was good. That's that's definitely like it's funny though because I tried playing Blockheads like a year ago. It doesn't hit the same. I don't know if it's changed. I don't know if I just played a wrong version of the game. As a kid though, I remember it being like so good, but now just it feels kind of lacking. Like it feels different, but I don't know if that's just because I've gotten older. I don't know. Blackbird is for sure. It's a good one. What could be? I'm still trying to think. I'm trying to like brainstorm and like, what are other game breaking bugs that would be fun? Because I was just thinking like, what if like you had a platformer, and the only way you can get to the exit like by some like traditional exploits, and then what if those exploits get patched every time? what if? A lot of what ifs. The rules of the game jam were one sec. I'll read to you guys the rules to the game jam so we can all be on the same page. So, the theme, so the rules seem pretty straightforward. 72 hours, no NSFW, whatever. Don't bring in full games, browser, English, submit before deadline, tech issues, whatever. And the theme is what happened, or the error is the feature. What happens when you stop fixing the bug and start building around it? This theme invites you to embrace the chaos, to take the cracks in your code, the quirks in your logic, and the accidents in your art, and turn them into the point. Whether it's a UI that won't sit still, a control scheme that makes no sense, or a mechanic that was never meant to exist, this is your chance to lean in. Games built under this theme should make you wonder, was this broken on purpose? And if not, does it matter? The glitch isn't the obstacle, it's the playground. Okay. And Golden Lotus said, make a game similar to Celeste where you have multiple moves like jump, dash, grab. When you press button, instead of doing one fixed move, the character does 2 or 3 fixed moves instead. Like I press space and protagonist jumps and dash right. Press enter and protagonist does a small jump and up dash. It's like a handicapped platformer. Sorry, I know I took a bit longer to write that. Okay, so let me read. Interesting. What am I making? So right now I'm still kind of brainstorming phase of my idea. I know we're about a day late, but it's life and it's a game jam, so it's kind of expected. We have a couple ideas we're floating around right now. What I'm kind of brainstorming a little bit is something to do with controls and breaking the controls for player. And I have a couple ideas for that. So Golden Lotus, his idea was multiple commands linked to single controls. You live, you learn, and regret. You know the game Spelunky? I do not know that game, no. I do not know Spelunky. Another idea I had was you don't have all the keyboard characters available to bind, and you have to select which keys you bind intelligently. Just make Spelunky from memory. Let me take a look at what Spelunky is, just so I can reference. I know a lot of games, so maybe I'll recognize it. So this is for it's called a Patch Notes version 1.0, and it is on itch.io. Probably should link it or something. And the theme is the air is the feature. Spelunky, 2008. Let's go to the game. Spelunky looks interesting. I'm not sure. I don't think I see enough of the mechanics to know how I can break it in a way that isn't horrible. You're a judge for that jam. Well, that's awesome. Well, man, I'm honored. I'm actually honored. Well, thank you for joining my stream. Did they just happen to? Well, I did just self promo in that Discord. Did you just happen to cross the stream, or are you coming from that Discord? Can't wait to see what I make. Of course. Do you have any? I mean, any inspirational, any thoughts, any ideas, anything that you'd be like? Not even ideas. Do you have something to be like? If you like, I don't know, put a frog in there. Not on Discord. Perfect. I don't know. Like, do you have something where you're like, man, if you make a game with a frog in it or a tree, put a tree in there. Make a game about a tree. I don't know, just something that kind of like makes me be like, I don't know, can spin off. Also, that's for everybody as well. Mars Minor. Retro, you should totally have a bias on Andre. Let's not say that. No. We're not going to bribe the judges. We're not going to do any bribery here. My game is just literally just like a bribery simulator. That'd be hilarious. Kind of hard to glitch it, though. Kind of hard to glitch it. You gotta go, Golden Lotus? Well, it was good seeing you. I'll see you tomorrow, hopefully. I'll be streaming every day from now. I'm back. So, let me see. What can we do? I kind of like the key bindings idea. I also was just thinking, have you ever played like a flight simulator? You gotta go as well? Thank you. Thank you. Oh, sorry. Not thank you. That sounded wrong. I meant thank you to the good luck, but I'll see you around. It was great having you on stream temporarily. I hope you enjoy my game in the end. I feel like the best game glitches for the game jam will be from people failing to make an enemy AI and failing to really fix it. How would that work? What would be... Because I can think of ways that an AI would be horrible, but how do I make that in a fun way? How would I make an AI suck? How would I make an AI just not do a good job? Make it fun. Because I'm thinking about ways like make it weak. But maybe making it weak is a bad idea. Maybe making it too strong, that could count as a glitch. Okay, so I have ideas. AI controls. I don't want to spend too much longer in the ideation phase because. Oh, that's not good. That is not good. Any longer, and I'm probably going to start. We're already running on very little time. Okay. Inversion is interesting. Making it a fun way. I don't know if you're making seriously, but you can think about a Yandere simulator or Psychonauts Otaku where you have memory but having access in the system. Okay, so like more like story-based memory issue. Thank you for the follow, Retroflock4. Hope to see you around. Very much appreciated. Sorry, my brain, if I sound really deadpan right now, it's because my brain's like running through like 20 ideas in my head and none of them seem like a good idea. What is going to be fun? Right now the only thing is how do I make a glitched game fun? I guess frustration can be fun, kind of, if you feel motivated enough to play the game. Man, what is... You were brainstorming for like an hour. Yeah, I know. That's not good. Usually I have an idea like in 10 minutes and it's like, yes, that's what I work on. And then it never works out. I'd rather do that than like, you just see me talking to myself, just being like, well, what if? What if that was truly the best idea? I don't know. I feel like what I'm doing right now is kind of like, I don't know, not great. This isn't a good game jam look. This isn't. We're already at like, I think we're at like 49 hours. Like 2% of that, I don't know. 2% is not too bad. But in the grand scheme of things, maybe that's like different between me like adding music to the game or something. I don't know. Maybe I should just start making like a platform or something and just see where it takes me. I'm also fully aware that I'm gonna start working on this, and it's gonna suck because I'm gonna be switching engines again, and I haven't done true game development in a while. I think either I purely just scope it out to be pure JavaScript, in which case I think the learning curve will be nicer, but it's gonna be worse. I don't know. What I'm thinking. Should I know? Okay, wait. Should I know engine this? I will say if I know engine this, it'll be easier to make horrible bugs. I think I know. I think I know what I must do. I will fall back on my old ways. And we will no engine this. Not because it's the right thing to do. It's because what I think it's going to be the most broken thing I can do. Okay. We're going to hit no engine. We're going to create the game no engine, for sure. No engine so that I can break it in fun and creative ways, and I won't be forced to do things the right way by the system. Doing no engine game making sounds like torture. I'm in, of course. You know what? Okay. In my defense, I know we were talking about me becoming the villain earlier. In my defense, I think that I have a justification for becoming a villain because I remember all those jelly beans. I don't know if you guys were here back when the jelly bean thing was a thing, but I was tortured back then, and you guys enjoy torturing me. You guys you enjoy watching me suffer. So I think there's a solid rationale for me becoming a villain. Maybe I don't know. Imagine we just like play clips of me like eating spicy food and everything else, and it's like there's a reason why he turned out this way. Anywho, okay, so no engine. platformer I'm thinking. And what I'm considering, I kind of want to add a mechanic where you feel urgency. So how are we going to do that? Also, I do know that there was some notes in the thing. Let's get this started. I have ideas. I'm having ideas. I have an idea. I may not have a brain, but I do have an idea. Let us begin doing no engine development for the millionth time. I'm going to quickly run through all of my old no engine code really fast and delete all the files. Okay, I will say the main reason why I don't like no engine is purely because of how time intensive it's going to end up being. Because it's going to be so time intensive, but it's also going to be hilarious. You see, that's the issue. It's purely just a matter of time in versus time out. Also, like, it's going to be like, if I can make a vertical slice of it, it might end up being better. Because my weakest suit, by such a wide margin, is marketing. I suck at marketing. I suck at anything involving marketing. And that needs to change because I would like to grow. I would like people to see my content. Not because I deserve it. I don't know why. But I think that I would like to grow this channel. And in order, also, Notepad stopped responding. Can I, like, why is Notepad? Caustic is back. For me, since I know no engine, that means Python or Lua based text engine only because it's worse. Wait, heard a fall over something. I heard it. Who was it? Where is it? I don't see notification. Where's the notification? Who followed? Oh, no, wait. XM Caustic subscribed on YouTube. He's okay, back on YouTube and subscribed. Thank you for subscription. Very much appreciated. I'm literally just closing out of like a million tabs right now. I might take some old code I used to run. Okay, so I finally have reached the end of the notepad files. So now I can show you guys my notepad in peace. Let me fix this really fast. Let's do game. Make the window capture actually. Remove that. And instead, let's, oops, daisy. Add a window capture that is going to be notepad, add source. I'm gonna do notepad with Windows 10 and up. Done. And then we're going to take that and then we're going to drag it down. I think that's good enough. Whatever. I think it works. I will say, also, let's like change the size of this really fast. So like that's this so I can see chat while I'm doing this. Okay. Clean slate. I remember a little bit, didn't know. Honestly, I'm gonna just copy some of my old horrendous code. Which one should I do? Maybe. Nah, not like that one. I want to find my actually ridiculous code. Back when I started like figuring out how to make it ridiculous, not just like simple ridiculous. I want to find some of the. Why did I have a wait? Why do I have this? Oh, I was building an AI. Never mind. I know what that is. Ah, here we go. Fun code. Let's just grab this. Just toss in here. Don't say whatever. I think I need music, but also I don't know. I feel like I'm not paying for music thing anymore. Maybe something we could do. Let's right now. I'm not ready. Like I'm mentally so underprepared to do no engine again. I was like so ready. Oh, I'm gonna learn some cool new things. I'll follow some tutorials. You know, same old, same old. No, we're back in the trenches, guys. We're back into making the most horrendous code you've ever seen in your entire lives. Okay, so let's start small. Let's make a jumping thing. So we're going to create a div element. And we're going to take the div element, add it to the document. We want to do player. How do I do this? It's been so long. I'm gonna watch my old YouTube videos for inspiration. I need to look at my old YouTube videos to relearn what I figured out all those months ago on how to make games in the most awful way physically possible. My videos, my shorts. I'm literally I'm gonna watch my old tutorials because how to code a simple. Wait, I had a thing on TikTok, didn't I? That like. I'm so awful. This is gonna suck. I can already tell this is gonna suck so bad. Also, I just got a notification somewhere. Okay. How to make a simple browser-based game in 5 minutes. Okay, we're gonna skip that because we're making it even worse than the way I wrote it. No. Oh, I did not do. Okay, whatever. That was. My tutorial doesn't have the styling stuff because I kind of cheaped out of it. Okay, back to the basics. I need a div. Is this style? I think it's style. Right now, let's wait. No. I need that. Water block. Water block. I don't care. I think this used to be like a thing where like you could like see how much water you drank or something. Let me just save this as game.html in my downloads. And let's run it. Okay, I need to run on Chrome or something. Open with Chrome. Inspect. Why did it not? Oh wait, probably. This is gonna be an uphill battle, isn't it? A lot of issues with my copy pasta code from my old days because this is the player. Let me just like console.log. I'm gonna do a lot of this because I need to like relearn the tricks of the trade. I think it's not width, is it? It might be just. Let me just print that right now. No. You know what? Let's do this. Just see what happens. We're in the experimentation. No, that's 100% wrong. I think it's player.style. I could be wrong though. I could be wrong. Let's just save this and refresh it and see what happens. Okay, so now we added a div and a console has the CSS style. Okay. Input not defined at window on load. Fair. I think that's because window.onload. Input is not because we're gonna set this to player. And now what's gonna happen is I think if I do player.style, no, maybe player. So I forget how we set the style. No, it doesn't look right. Okay, okay, that worked. That did something. Man, we're rebuilding the wheel. I wish I got into HTML development in depth like this. No, you don't. No, 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 no. Don't wish for that. Don't wish for that. You're that no, 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 no. You don't want to wish for that. This is I wouldn't wish this on my worst enemy. I'll put it that way. This is 100% something I would not wish my worst enemy. Absolutely. It's hilarious, but I wouldn't wish my worst enemy. Okay. We'll do player.style.width, I think. This is like... This is not something that I would recommend. I'm willing to bet this is correct, but honestly, in a way, I'm more used to Notepad. I also hate myself. It's also just so I on this computer, I don't even think I have Visual Studio installed. I literally just go back and forth between Notepad and Chrome. Okay, so the width and height is working, but the color isn't, which tells me that the color is full. Also, you guys can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so let me can I show you guys this screen maybe? Let me adjust the size of this screen. So, no, but then you guys will be able to see the little deep. Nah, maybe I can do it with this. Okay, 1 second. I'm gonna adjust this. This goes here. This goes here. This goes here, and then this gets expanded like that, and then this gets stretched so chat works. No, that looks horrible. Let me move this. Oh, whoa, hold up. That worked, kind of. You know, Notepad++ is better than Notepad, in some ways inferior to Visual Studio Code. The best in between. Yeah, I hear you. I don't know. I just use Notepad. It's called a guilty pleasure. I find it hilarious. I think it's mostly because I find it hilarious, actually. It is, it's been a thing for a very long time, and I will use Visual Studio Code for, if we were doing, something in Unity or something, sure. But HTML, we're already trolling. We're writing pure HTML for our code. I think we're already deep within troll territory. I kind of just full send it whenever I troll. Not really trolling you guys necessarily, but just trolling the system. Add new source. We're gonna call this game, I guess, maybe. And we're gonna use window. There we go. And then we're going to put this maybe over. Okay, so you guys can see what I'm looking at. Let me see the code. I think that's good enough. Close enough. Okay, so here I'll show you guys what I was looking at to kind of say what I'm doing. So we have the div, and the div is working. We have a 100 by 100 box right here, but the color is incorrect. Honestly, the color doesn't matter. What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a sprite sheet. You know what? Vertical slice. We're gonna spend a little bit of time and make a sprite sheet for this character. The mad lad, face blue smiling. I'm just crazy. What's it called? Piskel? Piskel free online sprite editor. I am going to That's so cool. Look at this. Do these have license attached now? I don't know what the... I'm not risking it. We will build from scratch. So, I'm going to make this really tiny. Let's start there. So resize. Let's do like 16 by 16. Default. Oh, wait, that... No, come on. 16 by 16. Resize. There we go. And we're going to... Here, I'm going to just do full screen so I can see what I'm doing. I want to create a character. Maybe... You know what I'll do? I'll recreate you guys. The little guys. I can do that. Do I already have a sprite sheet? Actually, wait, hold up. Do I have a sprite sheet for that? Let me pause stream avatars. Disconnect. Where is my sprite sheet for this? Open folder. Control C. Control V. It's bot.png. Okay. I'll reconnect this. I don't even know, wait, how many frames is bot.png? I guess it's 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Wait, I just jumped back in there. Wait, I saw some comments. I swear I saw comments. Is Streamlabs lying to me? And the answer is yes. I know that for a fact. The question is, how much is it lying to me? Because I swear, I saw you guys talking, and I'm going to respond to you. Once this connects to chat, wait. No, the chat's gone. Wait. 1 second. Where is... Here, let me put this on my face. I need to fix this chat issue. This is ridiculous. Maybe YouTube? Maybe? Wait. I'm sorry. I know I'm like hype or not hyping. I'm like... I get off track really fast. But also I hate Streamlabs. It's a necessary evil. I'm not happy with it. Am I just crazy? I'm not seeing any comments anywhere. Maybe I'm wrong. I'm just crazy. I think that's it. Anywho, okay. So we're gonna go back to work. Piscal. Go here. Actually, I don't even need Piscal. What am I doing? I'm stupid right now. I'm not doing stuff right. Let's make this tiny. I don't need this right now. Leave. We don't need anything. Let's... Okay, so we have a... Going back to the code. So I have a document called bot.png. What we're going to do with that document is we're going to use it as a sprite sheet. And how we're going to do that is anybody's guess. I have a lead. I have a We're gonna go to my GitHub. And in my GitHub, we're gonna look at my old projects. Look at Basic Dungeon Crawler, and in Basic Dungeon Crawler, okay, so we're gonna want that for sure. Okay, so I'm guessing we're gonna need to change the image type. Okay, so what I need to see is how do we isolate various segments of the sprite sheet. I'm so proud of myself for making stupid stuff like this. I don't think you guys realize just, I know it's stupid, but I'm very proud of myself. I don't even know what I did. I need to I gotta rerun to my code and figure out exactly how I handled stuff. Okay. This is just logic for the tutorial. Okay, so here we go. No, that's still logic. Here we go. Oh boy. Here's the fun part. So we take the source. Oh no! This okay, this is god awful. Okay, we're doing it a better way than this for sure. If I can get this working though, it's gonna feel so nice. Okay, so I need I think that's what I need. Let's redo Oopsie-daisy. I think I'm not going to do my usual complete nonsensory because I do need this stuff. I do need some stylized elements. I might not be smart, but I do try to occasionally do the right thing. I don't know what is. There's something for that. I think that's actually a full background. I'm gonna ignore that for right now, and we're just going to add some styling. And it'll be bot.png. What the hell? Wait, so order. Oh no, because there was an ordering issue back when I did this way back when. So there was, this should just, I'm gonna just put 0 for right now and see what happens. Wish me luck. This might just be awful. Refresh. Where? Okay. It's missing. It is gone. And child W. No. It's document body dot append child. Oh. What is this? Hold up. Looks like it's. Wait, let me. Exit. They're in there, kind of. Kind of, sort of. Let's like just drop this. Oh, wait, no. That's because this. Oh. The width is 400%. The height is 700%, I think. I know you guys are like, what is he talking about? Okay, so the scaling of it is correct now. But the issue is we have the full sprite sheet, but we're not actually isolating the sections. That is, in fact, an issue. So I think the issue right now is we're scaling it relatively to the full screen itself, while before it would scale to the square that the game was inhabiting. So that's a problem. I guess we can fix that by creating like a player space. No, I'm taking this. I'm being lazy and I'm taking the sprites from the stream avatars that I made forever ago and using them for this game. In a way, it's marketing. In a funny way. It all comes back to marketing. Wait, so let me go back to where that code was. What if like this is like my until I get less lazy. Honestly, I should just use pre-made assets that I've made in the past. I should do that. That's a smart thing to do. I need to start like I should have like a library of like artwork because it's such like a long thing to do. And maybe if I get like really good at it, I can make it live during a game jam. But for a 3-day game jam, spending like a full day creating art assets like I've done in the past just is a waste of time for like 100%. Because like creating like decent sprite sheets is a pain. I should just like make art regularly. That should be a thing I do. Okay, so we want to append it to the square. So we're using square ID. Where do we define a square? Be there or be square? Where is square defined? So square is a. So I might actually define a. Let's take this and redefine. This is such like an unorthodox way of handling this. I'm gonna create a player. Okay, if we're gonna find square, where's square defined? Line 500. Where is square brought into existence? Okay, so no, we actually create a okay. That's wild. So we're gonna first create player equals document dot create element div. So we're gonna create a div to hold our player, and then we're gonna follow up with, when we take the player, we're gonna set player dot id is equal to player. And then afterward, we're going to append it to the document. Append child player. And after that, we're going to document. I'm going to double check this. Let's see what that does. Get, okay, got it. Get element by ID. Document dot, not that one. Document dot get element by ID player dot append child W. And theoretically speaking, it's going to look bad right now because I haven't actually made it correct. But if I refresh this page, he's gone. Where is it? Body's missing. Ah, that's... Because I never added... No. Hold up. Append child, player. At least a div should be appended. Document.body.append child. There we go. And now when I rerun it... Woo! Looks horrible, but I know why. And that's a win in my book. When you know why something looks bad, that is great. That means you're one step closer to victory. Okay, but now what I can do is we can now create animation. We can animate on images within divs. Oh man, this is actually so fun. This is what I both hate and love No Engine. No one else should do it. Unless you're crazy like me. But if you do it, it's fun. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to, right now, I'm going to just test this. I'm going to just add sprite pointer. Sprite pointer equals 0, 0. And we're going to have it, just for right now, whenever we press enter, I'm going to sprite point. That's a lot of typing. Don't got time for that. Spur point. Spur punt. A year from now, I'm gonna look at it and be like, "What is spur punt?" And I will have zero idea. Spur punt. Spur punt. 1 equals equals spur punt 1 plus 1, and the width of the sprite sheet is 4, so modulo 4. And then what we're going to do is we're going to set w dot style dot left is equal to this, and then replace this with spurpunt. I don't know. Looking back at the sprite sheet, okay, so we want it to be on 1. So spur punt Let's just put on 1 for right now, just kind of see what happens. And now, let us see if it works. Oh no, it's broken! What have I done? Unexpected end of input. I should... Where is this unexpected end of input? It should be in the line of code I just added. It's line 47. Okay, so it's at the end of this. Enter. Sperpunt equals. That is all correct. Did I accidentally do something? No, that's... Let me comment all of this out really fast. That is not it. Where is the mistake? 47. Okay, so that's... This is going to be obvious. I'm going to see it and be like, oh, that's why. I already know. This is going to be so obvious. I am kind of freehanding this, so... Just a little bit. Where is the issue? Oh, wait, oh no, hold up. Easy. Because of the indent stuff. I should, like, fix that, but I also don't care right now. There we go. So when I press enter, it doesn't work. And that's... Why doesn't it work? Is it actually catching the event? Hello! Is anybody in there? Okay, that's interesting. Why is it not working? So, theoretically speaking, I'm pressing A on key press. I need to be clicked onto that. I'm gonna go back to my old Andres tutorial. Of course, because I'm being stupid and I forgot this was a text box before. This should be document.addEventListener. Key action. I'll make it even worse. You know what? Let's completely tear down my code and let's make some stuff happen because that is where the fun is. Okay, so we want to, I'll fix the spur pointer soon. For now, we'll do input, an input matrix. I'm genuinely curious, like, what a good coder thinks looking at my streams. I don't know if they'd ever be more impressed at the fact I make stuff kind of work in the end, or if they're just like pulling their hair out the entire time. Like, oh my god. This is awful. Could let this guy stream. Take away his, ban him. Probably the latter, actually. Would not surprise me. I feel like if I watched myself stream, I would be frustrated. I also feel like I'm really boring. I'm really boring at times. Comes with territory, I suppose. Being a coding streamer. I should talk more about like stuff outside of like the bare bones my code. I should talk about life, about the weather, about stuff I do in my day to day. Positive vibes. Also just realized I feel like the tags from yesterday are probably still on my stream. I should make this into a horror game because of that. Also, I just noticed there's a bit of a boundary on that. I should fix that as well. Okie dokie. Or is that... No. That's because of the... Oh. That's fine. I feel like I'm actually more... I love how I created this way of coding. So I do like how freeform it feels. I feel so unencumbered by conventions. It's probably like the main reason why I even do stuff like this. I like how I swore off no engine at the beginning of the stream. And I'm back. I'm back in the building. Back where I started. I really should like have a camera that I like occasionally like. So right now I'm stuck on this bug. And I have a camera right here, obviously. But I should creating content is part of the streaming journey. Nowadays, everything's content. I think that is all I need. And now what I can do, probably should create a refresh rate, but then I should also create a way to handle frames. One thing at a time. What we'll do, actually, wait, do I have a, might have a solution. Oh, set interval. Not even thinking right now. Set interval. And then I remember we were actually talking about this a while back about some of the edge cases about how this code works. Probably should try addressing them. Maybe, I don't know. Or I can just ignore them like I normally do. Let's run it. Probably buggy right now. Yep, absolutely. Line 57. Where is that? Line 57. Why are you unhappy with me? Oh, that's why. Okay, so now I press A. Oh, no, D. Look at him go! He's running! Woo! Okay, let's slow that down a little bit. Okay, so how am I gonna slow it down in a way that isn't stupid? Maybe I'll add a frame stepper. I feel like I'm adding a lot of I'm adding a lot of technical debt right now. And that's all I'm doing to this code. My poor, poor code. Okay, I really should start thinking about how I'm gonna make this game scale. Because we're starting to get to the point where stuff is actually getting done and it's not just me being stupid. I think what I'll do is let's start by getting this character walking around the ground, maybe getting some basic jump stuff working. And then once we have that working, then we can start. Maybe I should just literally get such a simple thing done. Add the starting screen, everything, like basically get all the basics done, and then add a game, you know? Because we're doing no engine, and that is the hard part, is actually making the engine. Let's make an engine. I just realized, looking back at the stream, when I don't slouch, my head's over the top of the thing. So I could move the camera up, or I prefer the solution of slouching. You don't have to respond, but out of curiosity, is there anybody still in chat? I'm just taking a small breather. Would not mind a conversation if there is any. Ken's here! I said, is there anybody in the chat? You're not here? Oh, that's unfortunate. All alone. All alone. You're catching Pokemons? Got anything interesting? We should add, I don't know. Part of me wants to add in like the bots and stuff from the other people's streams. It's probably like what I should do, honestly. I should get off my developer high horse and be like, I want my own thing. I should just, you know, use existing technologies. I should listen to Epic the Musical. I should. I've heard stuff on my social media about it. I have yet to look too deep into it. Oh, my back. Oh, I'm not missing anything, right? In the I haven't looked at a Twitch thing in a while. I'm not sure if there is. I'll make sure I didn't miss any of the reward stuff. So I did stretch. Oh wait, two people said for me to stretch. Did I not stretch? I think I'm gonna redeem those. I can't redeem rewards on my phone? That's ridiculous. That is... Man! And here I am complaining about how weird I am when I code, but... Taking my shoes off. Shoes are coming off. Peak coder posture. I can't talk right now. You know what? I'm also gonna look and see if there's any Pokemons around. Pokemans. Oh, there's a lot of Whoopers. Oh, there's a Corphin. I need to catch one more of these little guys. And I will get the whatchamacallit, like the no, I just evolved him. What am I doing? Man. Never mind. He's already evolved. A Drillbur is here. Capture. Does Drillbur have a evolution? I've been so bad. I have not been able to land the great or excellent throws recently. I've been my skills have been lacking. I also just learned the other day that I haven't evolved Spearow. I know I did before, but I guess it was on a different account. Which is strange because the account I'm on is like one of my longer running accounts. Okay, enough me procrastinating and being a bad streamer. I should get back to work. Get back to work. Okay, let's see what's going on here. So I need... Okay, so priority right now is to get this little guy to run around and look good. And then we're going to work on making a home screen, maybe? I don't know. We also got to work on camera tracking. It's so weird working no engine because like all these things that are just like drag and drop on every other platform. You lost a Litten? There's a Litten around here? I didn't see that. I only saw like some Whoopers, a Eevee. Why is there a dead... Wait. Do you guys see that too? Oh no, that was an emoji. I was like, wait, why is there like a weird a dead body sliding across my screen? Forgot he had the emoji still on. Okay, dokie. Lol. Don't worry about it. I just see you slowly dragging the body away. I should. I know we've talked about making challenges in the past, but I should use challenges on the stream to like motivate me to make stuff. Defin's here! And 8-Bit Boy is heading out! It's good seeing you, 8-Bit Boy. I hope to see you in future streams. I'll be here again tomorrow. The day after tomorrow. And the day after that. Dun dun dun. But hello, Defin. How's it going? Welcome back to stream. It's been a very long time. Don't need border style. Don't need border width. No margins fine. For now, let's make this 10 and 10. Well, I did leave you guys for months. I do apologize for that. I've got a job. Honestly, the biggest issue was I think when I left you guys, I was working a job at the time as well. But it was like a retail job, and it wasn't like a great retail job either. It was like a job with a horrible schedule and not great pay. It was not pleasant, and it was really hard for me to stream. That's good. It was really hard for me to stream while I was in that job. So we're working on a game jam right now, and I I said I was not. I said I was gonna make it using a game engine, but I folded so quickly, and I'm back to my old hijinks. So I'm coding it no engine again. Because I hurt myself, and no engine is kind of fun if you don't like yourself. Okay, so we're gonna create if input includes D. I guess we got left code to make it. Oh, you did. Wait, I don't get why it doesn't give me the events on Streamlabs. You think that'd be a useful feature? Wait, let me see it. Name on whiteboard 1 minute ago. So I got a whiteboard back here, and I will write your name on the whiteboard. Yeah, make your name nice and big because you're the first person to do that. There you go. Wait, you guys can't see it. Whoop, there you go. Ta-da! No, you removed that premium or whatever that was. Wait, what did I remove? Premium what? What did I do? Oh, the VIP thing? I honestly I don't remember what that was for, honestly. I actually Oh no, that was the oh, you're right. I remember what that was for now. I forgot what that was for, so I just got rid of it. I might have to like rethink how that's gonna work. You've been grinding for it? Aren't you already VIP? Wait, there's no way. There's no way you're not VIP. Let me look at my. Let me look at the VIP list. Wait, let me. 1 second.
Yeah.
You're not? That's actually kind of crazy to me. Let me put off my. I look so scary like this. Like you don't see my eyes. You're like, welcome to my lair. Oh, then I stopped streaming. Gotcha. How many VIPs do I even have right now, actually? I have zero idea. I don't know what's going on. Role manager. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I only have 11 VIPs. How many VIPs am I allowed to have? Hello, Soham. How's it going? I am currently figuring out what's going on with my... Well, I will bring back the VIP. Like I forgot that there was a VIP thing on Twitch. I'll bring that here, and I'll bring all those in. Okay, yeah. VIP is back. Anywho, let's go back here and let us continue coding. Double the points I have right now. Well, I'm sure you'll get there. I'm sure you'll get there. Given I stream as often as I think I will. I think honestly, I've been slacking for sure. Obviously, I mean I've been gone for forever. I fell off the edge of the earth, and I've only returned recently. But yeah, I will stream more, and I will give you an opportunity to finally become a VIP on this esteemed channel. But anyways, so let's. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, wait, this chat is over the. Much better. Kind of. I guess you're kind of. I can like adjust this. Yeah, that's good enough, I think, for right now. Be close enough. Honestly, this maybe a little bit. I guess I'm not typing that. Okay. Okay. Let's see. This is here, and let's chat. Good enough. Good enough. Let's get back to it. So, if input includes, what am I saying? Or input includes A. And later we'll actually make these variables, so it's not AFK point grind. I think if you're AFK, you actually get fewer points because you got to click that button thing to make it work properly. Not saying I'm professional tips from a point grinder here, from min-max expert. So I think, is there a difference? Like, I think the face. No, I think the way it alternates is different. So like, no, because if you do it backwards, the leg thing doesn't work properly. I don't know. I think I just do Okay, so I'm gonna just dir equals left. Why not? Why not? Okay. So I guess I should include. I guess that's movement options, but that's kind of very redundant. I don't like writing. I don't like writing redundant code, but I think in this situation, it is probably what I should do, and I will later regret it because it will create some redundance-related issue, and I'll be like, oh no. And yeah, that's gonna be a thing. Dir equals left, else dir equals right, and when it's left, how do we flip over the? Does flipping the image over the axis? Let's find out, I guess. I'm guessing this scale x -1. Okay, so dir left, dir right, and then based off whether it's dir left or dir right, that's going to change. how... Okay, I'm gonna make this numbers because I feel like... I guess we could. How bad, how unreadable am I willing to make my code? I think we're quickly running into that territory, and I think the answer is pretty unreadable if I really feel like it. I'm kind of feeling like making it unreadable because it needs to be the inverse of this. So then, if it's the inverse, oh boy, 1 minus 0.5. Okay, so the unreadable solution. Sorry, wait, I'm trying to think how I'm gonna do this in a way that makes any amount of sense. So scale x is what I need to do. So I do scale x. Okay, so dir left. W dot scale style, right? Style dot scale x equals -1 for left, and then W dot style dot scale x equals 1. And if it is, okay, so here's where the fun logic comes in. So if it's flipped, dir equals left minus 0.5 times 2 times. So this is going to give us 1 and -1. No, wait, hold up. Hello, GDev Coder, how's it going? Welcome back to stream. I am currently dying because I have chosen the path of pain. I have chosen to write unreadable code. I have made mistakes, but I will stick with them because I am a man of honor. And oh man, this makes my head hurt a little bit. Okay, so for checking the latency of Twitch and YouTube. I've heard that YouTube is like 10 seconds behind from other people, and like Twitch just has ads. So it's ads versus 10 seconds delay. That's what I've heard. This is actually really funny though. Actually, no, we had a game where we had something similar to this. Wait, the fish game we were playing around with. I guess I did some of this in the past. You know it's just me. Oh, Deafin. Are you Deafin? I forget what whose accounts are whose anymore. Watching not be Deafin, I'm wrong. I don't even know anymore. I'm setting myself up for failure really bad right now. So 4 times. Okay, so if it is... It would have been easier. Maybe I should just do it case by case. But then we're going to have weird cases for jumping, and that's going to be annoying. I don't want to deal with that. That's going to be pain. Path of Pain. It's you? Okay, good. So I'm not wrong. Why do all viewers keep changing their names? I mean, it's more so that you have like different accounts across platforms, which it's normal. Also, you just have people with multiple accounts, and I mean, I used to have an account way back when that I don't use anymore. You delete your old account? Yeah. Yeah, it just changes, like, starting fresh, new account, or whatever. Maybe you got like a lot of spam mail from your old account, or you just want like a new name, a new branding. Totally fair. I've done it. I think a lot of people do it. I think it's pretty normal. But what do I do here? This is actually really frustrating right now because there are edge cases that'll make this painful. No matter what I do, actually. I think no matter what, we're going to deal with edge cases in the animation. I got more subs than you. Not for long. I mean, depending on, we'll see. It's not a race. It's not a race. We're all trying to make it somewhere. Yeah. No, I was growing so much on my old back then. Where did I even get? Actually, I forget. Was it the gaming content that got me my subs, or was it the game development content? I don't know. I don't remember. Let me look at my studio really fast. I think it was. I know I had some big gaming videos, but I think my biggest growth was from my. Man, my subscriber count in the last month is wild. It's like doing 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 doing. Like it's literally just alternating between. I think it's because my content is. Yeah, it's kind of switching around. Let's look at the subscribers. So when did I? Man, I can't look at lifetime. Okay, so most of my followers came from my dungeon crawler. Actually, fun fact: in the top like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 15 of my videos, I did not. Majority of them were no, actually no, all of them were game development. I guess I'm really destined to become a game development thing. Interesting. A lot of very interesting statistics here. A race to gaining materialistic wealth. I mean, true. True. 100%. Ow, that actually that hurt my feelings a little bit. It tells me my average views are like sub 500 for my shorts. That hurts. I remember back in the day when I was like, wow, I'm getting all this growth. I'm going to get like 100,000 views soon. And it was like, oh, never mind. Actually, your views are going to tank within a month and you're not going to know what happened. But you actually know what happened because you stopped making quality content. That's totally on you. Anywho, let's get a little bit more work done. I think I'm going to cap the stream at 3 hours. I might work off a stream. Maybe I'll make I'll make a short. I need to make content. I need to make a lot more content because I've been slacking. Slacking so hard. What do you think? So I need to. Okay, let's do edge cases because, or let's treat each case separately because I think not treating it separately is gonna cause us way more pain. a lot more pain because we have there's too many edge cases. That's the issue. You'll just ask my one friend for a shout out. I mean, you got the connections. Def and default 4. The army of def and defaults. But yeah, no, I don't. There's nothing wrong with asking old connections for help. So I think what I gotta do here is -1, -1, and then I try thinking this case. Yes, that's correct. This should be fine logic. Okay, and let's copy this logic. And if input includes D, then we're facing right. Scale is 1. Let's be +1. Okay, then we want to start working on the actual positioning. So, player position relative equals bottom. Oh, actually, no. What am I doing? I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. He has 25k subs now, but it's just right from you and me. I mean, consistency is the name of the game. I was doing so well. I was being so consistent. I was so proud of myself. And then I just dropped the ball so bad. Not even funny. Not even an absolute failure. Complete flop. My consistency went away, and so did my hard-earned gains. It's like, bodybuilder after like, working out for like a year and then just giving up. Yeah, no, I was so happy. I was like, yes, I'm making it. This is it. And then poof, completely gone. I think it's just because school and everything else. Like I just couldn't make quality content. And also the content I was creating, I think I was resting my laurels. I need to get good at like a lot of different stuff. And I think I was kind of just stagnating. I was doing the stuff I knew I could do and was working-ish. Not really. I should play more games maybe. I don't know. Maybe I'll have like a game night. I've been debating that. I think right now though, I need more viewers who are dedicated. And I think keeping a niche, staying within a niche is going to help me with that. I don't know. I'm just spitballing. Okay, so player ID, and we're going to do player dot style dot bottom equals 0px for right now. Player dot style dot left equals 0px, and we're going to have a x equals 0, y equals 0. X dot x plus equals or minus equals 1. Actually, we want to do x if it's at 0. I'm forgetting a lot of stuff on JavaScript. In a way, this is great because I got to revisit a lot of stuff. Math.max. I feel like there's a non-zero chance that I completely forgot how some of this stuff works. And this is going to be a learning moment, but an embarrassing moment as well. Player.style.left equals x plus px. I don't know if this is going to work, but we're about to find out, because that is the name of the game. Holy, that did not work. Left is not defined. Line 73. I like how we just started this, we're already like 100 lines of code. Oh, it's because this stupid code. What am I doing here? Is it supposed to be minus? I think it's supposed to be minus, actually. Look at him go! Oh my god, that's bad, but ignoring that. Look at him go! Yeah, it's stuck on a frame. Look at him go! Okay. Lessons learned. Def and default 5 are deemed add semicolon. Okay, I need. Okay, let me get the Twitch thing back up because this is ridiculous. I wish Streamlabs told me stuff. And I wish. Watch me go there and you didn't. Can you refresh this? There is no adding semicolon. Oh no. Well, it is a missing frames issue to some degree. It's a bit more complex than that actually. It's more so the logic about how I'm actually accessing this, because from my understanding, which could be 100% false, I believe I should be flipping the sprite sheet when I'm going left. You're gonna go AFK again for the points. Totally fair. Yeah, I'm probably gonna just I don't see any redeem semicolon thing. I think you're trying to trick me. I think you told me that too. What am I saying? But so the issue here is I'm traveling to the left, which is A. Scale x equals -1. So this. I'm going to try this first and see if this is the issue. I don't think this is the issue because I think it is going to be modulo. It's moving way too fast. I'm going to create the frame stepper. This is the worst way of doing this. I already know, but I'm going to do this just so we have something here. And then I'm going to forget about it, and then it's going to be like, oh, why is this acting like that? And I will have nothing to say because there's nothing to say because I'm doing stupid stuff. Okay, so I don't know if it's gonna work. The logic isn't 100% sound. I'm kind of hoping that maybe it's working purely because of the flip causes it to work. That's not great. Oh wait, because of this. Okay, let's see if this works. That is still not great. Frame stepper plus 1. Frame stepper equal. I don't get why it's not moving. I can understand. I can understand why the animation isn't working. I don't understand why the movement isn't working. Maybe it broke. Let's do my little ye old hello. Wait, okay. Why? I put in a log and it works? That's actually wild. Okay, let's see if the animation makes sense. No, so the left doesn't make sense. Dun dun dun. Is the face bidirectional? If it's bidirectional, I might just not care in the end. I might want to. It is, but I probably don't want to mess with it. I wish there was a way I could check it in a better way, but okay, I think I might stop here for right now, just because I kind of feel the exhaustion hit me. I'm gonna get back at it tomorrow. I don't think I have it in me to get the social media stuff done for today. I will try to get everything done by tomorrow. Anywho, I think that's gonna be it for the stream. Hope you guys all enjoyed, at least a little bit. I'm gonna try to stream. I think today's time worked better for a lot more people. Maybe I'll do even a little bit earlier. Maybe I shouldn't stay up this late. It's not even that late. I feel like I'm an old man now. I need to take care of myself. Anywho, I will see you guys soon. Stay safe, and yeah, let's see if we can get something done in this game jam. Bye bye.